Good morning, good morning, good morning. I have been really bad with vlogging this past week. Last week was crazy. There was a lot going on, a lot of behind the scenes kind of stuff, I guess you could say, like personal life stuff. And then this past weekend was family day in Ontario, so it's a long weekend, and I took advantage of that and just went home and visited my sister and my dad for that entire weekend. And then last night we went to the Mandarin for dinner, and it was super nice to have everyone together having a good time and stuff like that. So yeah, things have been wild, and I've kind of been at a point where I've been doing a lot of like thinking, I guess you could say, about like what I really want to be doing and stuff now that winter's coming to an end and a lot of doors have opened up in my life recently. And I honestly forgot what I was talking about. Like, I started this vlog and there was something else I wanted to like mention, and I'm going off on a tangent now. But yeah, anyway, I kind of want to take my vlogging a little more seriously. I think I've been doing better at it after Vlogmas. I've been trying to steer away from the iPhone footage and using my camera and having that out again. But yeah, that's kind of what is up. That's what's been up with me. I'm really tired today for some reason. I feel like it was just such a busy week that I feel like I haven't gotten a solid sleep, if you know what I mean. Otherwise, like, things haven't really changed that dramatically for me. School's been going okay. Work's been going okay. It's just overall been really busy, and I forget what I was going to talk about. Oh my god, why does this happen to me? I bought this shirt though. I went to Nordstrom the other day and I didn't get any footage. I have no idea why. Oh, it's because I was carrying a ton of things and it was like too much. If you guys know, every time I carry too much stuff, I never vlog because it's just way too much fumbling around, and it gets like really frustrating for me, and I actually like literally get flustered when I have to carry stuff and vlog at the same time, like a lot of stuff. But yeah, I went to a Nordstrom the other day and I got this shirt from a brand called Lilith. It's, I think, maybe an Aussie brand or designer brand. Anyway, it was about $75, which is kind of expensive, but when, like, I usually order my clothes from either South Korea or from Australia now, and when I order anything from Australia, it usually is $70. That's kind of like the standard cost of an article of clothing there, if you want something that's like good quality but not too expensive. So I figured, you know what, like, if I ordered something from Australia, it would be $75 anyway. So I really like this style. It's trending right now and I wanted it, so it's super cute. I've been wearing it all weekend, and I also got some new boots. Let me show you. I got these boots from Forever 21. I've been needing new winter boots for a long time. I keep wearing the ones that I got when I was living in Korea, but they have holes in them. They've been falling apart for a long time, and moving back to Canada, there's just so much snow and water and ice all the time that having holes in your boots was actually becoming problematic. My feet were always getting wet. So I got these boots. Funny enough though, like, they're super cute. They're about $50 from Forever 21, but the one con about them is the sizing doesn't match, which seems odd. They're both a size 6. They were fitting looser on me when I tried them on in store, but then when I got home, they were too tight, which is weird. So I guess maybe my feet are swollen lately. I don't know, but they're too tight, and of course you can't return them after you've worn them outside. So I'm thinking maybe I can go and get them stretched out at a shoe place. But like, this one shoe is fine. This one boot, it's not too tight, like, it's just wearable. And then this one is shockingly tight around the top here. And I've never had that problem before. Like, never. And it's so unfortunate because they fit perfectly when I tried them on in store. Like, I walked around in store with them, they were totally fine. And then as soon as I got them home and put them on the next day, it was so uncomfortable. So that was like super disappointing. So I was thinking, oh, no worries, I'll just like exchange them. And then I looked at the receipt and it's like 30-day return policy. You cannot return something if it's been worn or used. And I was like, well, there's no returning these then, because they already have salt stains all over them. Yeah, so that's like super disappointing, like super disappointing. So I heard from a couple of friends that if you go to a shoe repair store, they can stretch out your shoes up to one size. To give a little room, and that's really all I need. It's just oddly tight in weird areas, which is, I guess it's my fault for buying a shoe size smaller than what I normally get, but I swear when I tried them on in store, they fit perfectly. I had wiggle room in my feet, so I don't know what happened to my feet. They're just expanding and growing on their own. But then I also picked up this stunning jacket. Let me show you. Oh yeah, and if you look in the background, you'll see me in my pajama pants. That's my home life. But I went to Aritzia, and this brand I've been in love with for so long, but it's so ridiculously expensive. It's called Babaton. I don't know, but I am in love with it. I've been eyeing this brand for so long, but everything from there is like $100 plus. So I go in and I stare at it and I'm like, that's nice. That looks awesome. I want it. But it's totally out of my price range. So this coat originally is it's originally $130 without tax, like before taxes are added on. So probably with tax, it would come up to like $260 or something like that. Anyway, ridiculously expensive. I cannot afford that lifestyle. But this one was on sale for 50% off, this one, because there's a slight like snag in it. So I guess someone bought it, or I don't know. Either way, there are slight little pulls throughout it, but you can hardly see like the smallest little pull in the string. And it was on sale for 50% off, so I only paid $120 something for it, which is like, that's an insane discounted rate of $100. I don't know, or was it less? I don't know. It was $100 off. I don't know you guys, I'm not awake today. I had a horrible sleep at home this weekend, so please pardon me if I'm like slurring my words and stuttering. But either way, it was $100 off, which is absolutely amazing. And what made me buy it was because I've been eyeing one of my favorite Korean clothing brand labels called @rings, and they have a very similar style to this. And it's like the coats that I wanted from that brand were around the same price as this at its discounted rate. So either way, I would have been spending $100 and something on a new spring fall coat. Only this one I could actually try on beforehand, and I don't know. Let me put it on and show you. It's freaking stunning. I love it. It's so like fashion. And I just love it. Like, I freaking love it. Like, look how pretty it is. And it goes down so low, and it's just the right size for like putting over like a shirt casually. It's like the perfect spring summer coat. I really love it. Like, and it goes like so low. Like, you can wear it with a dress, cash. I just love how I'm like in my pajama pants. But yeah, that's what I bought when I went to the mall the other day and didn't bring you guys around with me. But I want to just kind of chat with you guys today, because I feel like it's been a long time since I had a chat other than my assumptions tag video. So I just want to share some like life updates with you guys. So one thing I want to share is I've gained weight, which hasn't happened in a long time for me. I've been consistently around 104 pounds for the past, I'd say, 2 years since Japan. Japan, I went down to 104. Australia, I was maintaining the 104. And then when I was back home here, for most of the year, oh my god, so about 3 years. Okay, so yeah, about 3 years I've been at 104 pounds consistently. And then recently, after the holidays, I gained almost 10 pounds, which for me hasn't happened in years. It has not happened to me in a long time, and I was under the assumption it was because during December I was drinking a lot of wine, I was going to a lot of events, and I wasn't eating the healthiest. Like, my diet kind of floated away. But come January, I stopped drinking nearly as much wine. I cut my wine consumption back down to what it originally was. And I started eating healthy again. I started working out again really aggressively. I was doing a lot of cardio, a lot of weights. You guys saw with my friend Liz in my videos, I was doing a lot of working out with her. It is now officially almost the last week of February. It is the 20th today, and I'm still at 111 pounds. And like, I don't understand what's up. So I've been doing a lot of thinking. I don't know what it is. And I think there's two, I need to sit down, my feet are getting sore. There are two things it might be that I think have made me gain weight. Either it is the fact that my schedule has changed, so I no longer am able to have my final meal of the day at 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. It has to be around 7 to 8 p.m., which might be what's causing me to have a higher weight gain, because I know for a fact for me that I function best and I'm able to maintain a healthier weight for my body when I finish my dinner. Like my final meal of the day is 6 o'clock at the latest. So that's changed, but that's only like a few days out of the week. It's not like every single day. And then, I don't know why I'm so out of breath. It's been a while since I've talked, I guess. But then the other thing is that maybe it's muscle. Maybe I'm gaining muscle from all the working out I've been doing with Liz. So I thought, okay, it could be that. But then when I look at myself, I don't feel like I look muscular. Like I kind of feel fat, but not really. Like in my thighs a little bit, my upper thighs, and in my arms. And for a bit after December, I saw it on my stomach, but that's gone down. So I don't feel like my fat percentage has significantly gone up at all, like not even in my face. And then I thought the final reason it could be is my birth control. So recently, since I would say November, I switched birth controls, which I never really talk about on my channel. I try to keep like my health and stuff like that, like certain things about my health a little more private, especially things that are related to prescriptions, which can get flagged on YouTube. Like I remember in Japan, I did a video where I shared me going to the doctor, and I didn't recommend any kind of like pills or anything like that, but it got flagged and I no longer like made revenue off of that video, which really sucked at the time. It doesn't matter now, but I think it might be that, to be honest, because that's the only thing that's significantly changed in my in my health care, I guess you could say, since the weight gain started. And I've never had that side effect with birth control before, so I'm kind of like scared. And like I don't know what it is, you guys, so let me know. I want your guys' opinion, what you think it might be that's caused my weight gain that I can't seem to get back down to what I'm comfortable with. I'm gonna keep working out with Liz. I'm gonna keep running. I'm gonna maintain my usual diet, but I don't know. What do you guys think it could be? It's either one of those three things. It's either my diet, it's either my working out is turning into muscle, like a lot of muscle, because muscle does weigh more than fat. So it's either that or it's my birth control making me gain weight. Yeah, so let me know what your guys' opinion is on that. I'd really love to like hear if you've had experience with this before, because it's been, like I said, 3 years that I've been at a consistent weight that I've been able to manage until now, and it's actually really concerning me because it seems like it's continually going up and I don't understand why. Yeah, so that's what up for today. I am just working at home. I'm trying to catch up on my editing of videos. I'm really behind, especially from this past week. I did not have a second to myself to get anything done. Things were wild. So yeah, I'm gonna get going on that, and I'll tune back in maybe tomorrow or later on when something else changes.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, just have a food delivery here.
Thank you so much.
No worries, enjoy, have a good day.
You too. I ordered delivery food again. I haven't had the chance to grocery shop in a while, so there's not much food left in my house, so I figured I'm gonna cave in and order delivery food again. So I got one of my favorite places, which is Katsuya. It does donkatsu cutlet, like pork cutlet, Japanese style, and they do a carbonara one, which is my all-time favorite. Like, I freaking love carbonara, man. Anyway, it's amazingly delicious. I think I showed you last time I got it really quick. Actually, I know I did. This is gonna be the new thing. In Australia, it was me walking out to get like those little sushi roll things, and here in Toronto, it is me ordering donkatsu and pho. I remember last time I said pho, you guys got like so heated at me, and it's like, you guys, It's this weird thing in Canada where not many people know how to pronounce pho properly, and they say pho. And then when you talk to people about getting pho, or if you say pho, they don't know what you're talking about. So it's this weird situation where I don't really know when to use the correct pronunciation and when not to. I found recently I'm actually saying both. So I'll say pho first, and then after I'll say pho, just so people kind of get that, like, I'm saying it right. Anyway, I am about to put my carbonara sauce all over my don'cuts. Actually, no, oh my gosh. It's so hot. I thought about this last time. I drizzled it all over because in the restaurant that's what they do. It comes like that, but I noticed if I can't eat it all as leftover, it really sucks because then it gets really extra soggy and I can't heat it up as nice. And I noticed I can't always finish the dish. So I'm just gonna dip my cutlet into the carbonara sauce. So genius, like, so smart. Let's do it. Like, if you guys haven't had Katsuya yet, that's the name of the place. Highly recommend. Oh my god. It's so good. Oh, that's one thing I miss about my Japan vlogs, you guys. It's just me eating in front of the camera and telling you how good things are. Like, it's shockingly delicious. I can't stop. And this is why I'm gaining weight. Realistically, like, this is my lunch and my dinner, which is what I would do in Japan as well. Like, when I would order food or go out to eat, my going out food would be my lunch and my dinner. So I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna eat lunch, watch some live streaming for a bit while I eat, and then get back to work. All right, everyone, so it's later in the day and I completely forgot that my friend Liz is having a Galentine's Day thing at her place, her apartment tonight. So that's why I suddenly went from being comfy in my pajamas to dressed up and ready to go. So that's where I'm headed to right now. So let's go head over and see Liz. What if we mix? What do you think about that?
I don't think we should do that. That's
like a little bit of Prosecco and a little bit of rosé. Come on. Okay.
I got laid off and I was like,
alright. So, oh my god, focus on my face. So I made it to Liz's and we're having the little Galentine's thing. Also, I forget, I don't think I brushed my teeth today.
Oh my god.
I was in my Uber here and I was like, wow, I don't think I brushed my teeth today.
It's okay. I'll still be your friend.
Here.
I'll still be your friend.
Thank God, you'll still be my friend. Okay. Well, let's get some drinks on.
Yeah.